Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
John, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex my better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and obscene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Done. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Hi, am I on the air?
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. It is season 17, episode 9, and tonight's show is titled, Better Watch Out. Yeah, that's right, you better watch out. You better not cry. It's Christmas time. It's December. It's officially December. We're broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons radio studios here in Tucson, Arizona. It is a Monday night, December the 3rd. And first of all, usually I have a new release movie to review for you all, but nothing new came out this past weekend. And the only movie I was tempted to go see was Robin Hood. And my buddy that I usually see movies with, he had no interest in seeing it, and so I didn't end up seeing it. And so I don't have a review for the week this week. And this weekend is looking pretty much the same. There's nothing really coming out this weekend either. So we might be going a couple weeks with no movie review, but that's okay. I got a quick on Blu-ray and digital review that I can do for you. And that kind of gave me the inspiration for tonight's show title of Better Watch Out. Because it's a movie called Better Watch Out. It came out last year. I knew nothing about it, and I heard a lot of good things. And everybody said, if you can watch this movie without watching a trailer or without going into it knowing the least you can, do that. So this movie was actually on sale on Vudu digitally for like $5 or something, and I decided to buy it, and I watched it without knowing a single thing about it. And it's pretty cool. I didn't love it. I would give it like a 3 out of 5 if I was to rate it, but it had a cool twist. I liked the way that it went. It was a fun movie to see play out, and I dug it, and it was worth the $5. So check out Better Watch Out if you get a chance. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So since there's no big movie review of the week, we're going to jump right into the news, and we're going to get you caught up with the latest and greatest in entertainment news, everything that's gone down in the last week, all right? First up is our Everything Wrong With series. We have Everything Wrong With Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. We have the first teaser trailer for Artemis Fowl, and I hated this trailer. This trailer I thought was pretty foul in its own right. Check out my Stardust video to see more on that one. The final trailer for If Beale Street Could Talk. We have the first trailer for Young Justice Outsiders, which debuts on the DC Universe on January 4th. So look for that. Kristen Stewart is in talks to star in a new film called The Happiest Season. Jordan Peele, I'm really excited about this news here. Jordan Peele is set to produce a Candyman sequel set for 2020 release date. Yes, Jordan Peele from Key & Peele, who did Get Out and did such a great job with it. He's going back to the horror world, and he's going to do a sequel to Candyman. Now, depending on the article you read, this is technically a reboot of Candyman, but they are also calling it a spiritual sequel. So it's not really a direct thing, but it'll have essence and pieces of the original, if that makes sense. Because of course there were sequels to Candyman, and but yeah, so this is a reboot / spiritual sequel produced by Jordan Peele. I'm very excited for this. Candyman was a super scary movie when it came out. I loved it. Say his name. Candyman. Candyman. Oh, don't say it 3 times. Zoey Deutch has signed on for the Zombieland sequel. Great addition there. I love Zoe, so that's an awesome addition. Rita Moreno is returning to West Side Story in Steven Spielberg's remake, so I love bringing that back. Robert Kirkman, his new project, 5 Year, has been ordered to series over possibly on Hulu, so we'll see where that ends up happening fully. Paddington director Paul King is set to helm the Times Fool adaptation. Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse is going to get a sequel, and they're working on a spin-off. So 2 big things moving in the Sony Spider-Verse. They are definitely moving forward on another Into the Spider-Verse film. The first movie is getting rave reviews already, and it's not even out yet. And they want to do a spin-off, which is all based on the Spider-Women, which I think is really, really cool. So, a couple big movies moving forward in the Sony Spider-Man universe. Hulu's The Great has just cast Gwilym Lee in a key role. Netflix is adapting Matilda, The BFG, and more, like Willy Wonka, more stories into animated events. So, man, Netflix just cannot be stopped. John Gallagher Jr. is joining the Amblin horror film Larry. Robert Patrick is joining Liam Neeson in a new film called Honest Thief. Netflix is going to be doing a whole bunch of animated anime programming, including Ultraman and a whole bunch more. So check out the full article on that to see if any of your favorites made the cut. Owain Yemen and Ralph Ineson are joining Katie Holmes in The Boy 2. You can listen to 2 new Mary Poppins Return songs right now from the upcoming film, so check out the link for that if you want to check out those songs early. There's a really funny Venom rom-com Blu-ray trailer that came out. You got to see it to believe it. It makes the movie look like a rom-com, and it's really hilarious. So check that out. Venom is going to be hitting digital here in I think a week or 2, and then Blu-ray at the very end of the month after Christmas. So, you know, friggins will be still waiting to the end of the month, and already have it next week on digital. I'm going to continue to make these jabs at friggins till he finally just gets on the damn digital train. Director Nia DaCosta has actually just been brought on to direct the Jordan Peele Candyman movie we just discussed, so congratulations there. Mark Millar's Sharky the Bounty Hunter has been targeted as the next Millar World project. That should probably be coming to Netflix. Taron Egerton says that he hopes to take on the mentor role in the future Kingsman movies. That'd be pretty cool. Going back to Venom, I just wanted to give you guys the exact dates there. It'll be released on digital December 11th, and it'll be on Blu-ray December 18th. So, there you go for the full breakdown there. Judge Judy is the world's highest paid TV host. Congratulations to her. That's awesome. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade actually topped the Grammys for the first time in the ratings board. It got over 23 million viewers. So, wow, a lot of people watching that parade. Julie Chen Moonves is going to be hosting Big Brother Celebrity Edition. George Eads is leaving MacGyver. That's right. This sounds almost like a Lethal Weapon situation where it sounded like he yelled at the staff and he stormed off the set. He came back, he filmed his episode, and it just looks like after he's done with that last episode, he's just out. So it doesn't look like a good situation right here. So yeah, George Eads no longer going to be on MacGyver. Cowboy Bebop, for those of you that love the Japanese anime, a live action series based on it has just scored a 10-episode Netflix order. So that'll be coming earlier to mid next year. Sorry, got distracted there for a second. First Wives Club, the TV series, is being moved from the Paramount Network over to BET. So that'll house that. Monica Raymond's Cape Cod crime drama gets a series order over on the Starz Network. Let's see here. We have all the December 2018 free games for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold. HBO has revealed some details on the Game of Thrones reunion special, And on top of that reunion special, it's actually only going to be available on DVD. They're actually not going to air it on HBO, which is very, very odd. Kevin Hart and Universal Pictures are going to be teaming again for a new dramedy called Bye Bye Bye. Paul Feig's Last Christmas has added Michelle Yeoh to the cast. A French Revolution series has been ordered over at Netflix. Netflix has also ordered Young Wallander series, which is based on the Swedish novel series. Claes Bang is set to star as Dracula in the Netflix and BBC drama that is coming up. You can see him right now in theaters as the main henchman, basically, in the Spider's Web movie that's out right now. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina has added McKenna Grace, Alexis Denisoff, and Jediah Goodacre to the next season. Lucasfilm has revealed Star Wars Galaxy of Adventures, the animated series. This is going to be little adventures that take place during the original trilogy, and it looks like it'll just be available on the Star Wars official webpage. Sylvester Stallone is making it look like he is done with Rocky. He did an Instagram video basically saying thank you for everything. This is his last rodeo as Rocky, and he appreciates everyone and everything. I find this hard to believe. He was incredible in Creed 2. If they do a Creed 3, his character's still there, and he's still going to need to train Adonis. So I don't understand why they're even thinking this, because they're going to make a Creed 3, and we all know Rocky's going to be back in it. And Sylvester Stallone has said goodbye to many characters over the years. Rambo, which he's currently filming. But he always comes back when the time is right. So I think he'll be back again. I don't think Rocky is done until they decide to kill his character off, and that has not happened yet. Johnny Sun's Paper Lanterns has been picked up by Fox Family. Netflix announces a new format-bending procedural called Criminal. So look into that if you want to know some more information. Black Panther scribe Joe Robert Cole is set to pen the Call of Duty sequel. And I know most of you are saying, Call of Duty sequel? We don't even have a Call of Duty 1. That is correct, because they haven't made it yet. But there is a script for Call of Duty 1, and they're so happy with it, they want to start prepping a sequel right away. And hey, might as well get the Black Panther guy to do it, right? It sounds pretty cool to me. To All the Boys I've Loved Before, they're making a sequel to that is currently in development. Donald Sutherland has been cast to star in HBO's limited series The Undoing. We have new details emerging for the Kingsman prequel, and then supposedly Kingsman 3 will start filming right after the prequel's done. American Housewife will take over the Connor slot in February. Murphy Brown is officially wrapping up on December 20th. They're not saying it's canceled, but it's wrapping up on December 20th, so canceled, to make room for a new comedy called Fam. A GCB reboot of sorts is being eyed over at the CW. We have your official synopsis for the Arrowverse crossover Elseworlds that finally hits next week. I'm so excited about it. The Goldberg spinoff Schooled is going to be getting a really nice time slot with Goldbergs coming up on the new season. Also, Man with a Plan is going to be returning for season 3. So that's awesome right there. I like that show a lot. Let's see here. DC and Warner Brothers developing a Blue Beetle movie. Now, before we go getting too excited, DC and Warner Brothers are always developing a superhero movie. Doesn't mean it's coming. Doesn't mean it's coming anytime soon. It's not official. It's not greenlit. It just means they're working on it. So Blue Beetle may be coming sooner rather than later. It'd be interesting to see a Blue Beetle movie, but we'll leave it at that right now. Tony-winning musical Dear Evan Hansen is set to become a feature film. I know a lot of people are going to love that. Daniel Bruhl and Charles Dance have joined the Kingsman prequel. Taylor Kitsch is set to star in and produce a new HBO drama series, so good for Taylor. That's awesome there. We have the Season 2 trailer for Marvel's Runaways, which debuts in a couple weeks on Hulu. I'm looking really forward to that. Big screen adaptation of The Dry has just cast Eric Bana to star. Adult Swim and Crunchyroll are developing a Blade Runner anime series, so that'll be coming here pretty soon. We have your first look at the last season of Gotham. You can see the full cast assemble for the final season promo art. Comedy Central has greenlit an Aquafina scripted series. Luther Season 5 trailer has dropped, so check that out. Your favorite Luther's coming back. Console Wars, the novel's getting a limited series adaptation from Legendary Pictures. So that's pretty cool there. I know that that's going to be a fun movie to see. The Society. Netflix has locked its cast for the Lord of the Flies inspired series. That'll be coming really soon. Check out The Society. Donald Sutherland is joining Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant in The Undoing. Screenwriter F. Scott Fraser is being set for the Gears of War movie. We're finally moving forward on Gears of War. Pretty awesome there. And probably my most pissed off news of the week, Daredevil has been canceled over on Netflix. This bums me out. Daredevil's been on for 3 seasons. The 3rd season was fantastic. I couldn't wait to see where season 4 went. Things were getting really good. And then they pulled the plug. It shouldn't be any kind of shocker, though, because we know Netflix pulled the plug on Iron Fist, and they pulled the plug on Luke Cage. Now, Daredevil's up. I don't know why they just don't cancel all these shows at one time. Instead, they're playing this game. Now we're going to see Jessica Jones Season 3, then she's going to get canceled. Then we're going to see Punisher Season 2, then he's going to get canceled. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, everybody wants to see these shows go over to the new Disney Plus streaming service. A lot of people are saying that's not going to happen, though. But Marvel's saying this isn't the last we've seen of these characters. Are we finally going to use them on the big screen for something? What are we doing? I don't know, but it really bums me out that we're not going to have these Netflix shows anymore. If it does turn out that they're going to be better tightly knit in with the MCU on the Disney service, or if they go to a movie, that will be awesome and worth the cancellation. But until then, we'll have to wait and see. As of now, Daredevil no longer. Jesse Custer's back. His AMC has just renewed Preacher for season 4. Tom Hanks is in early negotiations to play Geppetto in Disney's live-action update. The Russo brothers actually confirmed that they did talk with the Marvel Netflix, and they did think about adding them to Infinity War, but the movie was just so bloated, and the schedules and the timing to put everything together just didn't work out. But it's nice to see that they were considered. Hugh Jackman has announced, not that he's coming back as Wolverine, but that he's going to be launching an arena world tour. Last week, Hugh Jackman about broke the internet when he said, "I have a huge announcement coming on Thursday, Good Morning America," or the Today Show, or whatever. Then Thursday came and everybody was like, he's going to be back. He's going to be in the next Avengers movie. This is going to be awesome. And then he was like, I'm going to sing and I'm going to go on an arena world tour. But, you know, hey, he is a one-man show and that's what he's doing. He's going to be singing songs from Les Mis, The Greatest Showman, and all kinds of other stuff. So good for you. I'm glad he's excited about it. But, man, we were all bummed it wasn't Wolverine coming back. Jordan Voight Roberts has been hired to actually direct the Sega versus Nintendo series, and he's a great director, so awesome addition there. We got a really cool Q&A with the directors of Ralph Breaks the Internet, so check that out. You want to hear and kind of see some extra stuff about the movie and the process and what actually came to be. It's a pretty cool article. Jamila Jamil, Frida Pinto, Cal Penn, and more have been cast in an all-Indian Disney cartoon called Mira, Royal Detective. So look for that coming soon to the Disney Network. We have the final season trailer for Voltron, so check that out. The show Another Period has been canceled after 3 seasons over on Comedy Central. We have the first official trailer for Happy Death Day to You, so check that out. Pretty cool. Aaron Rodgers and Amazon Studios are teaming for a new college football drama. Nick Nolte has joined the cast of The Mandalorian. That's the new Star Wars show that's coming to the streaming service. John Krasinski calls A Quiet Place sequel a second book in a series of books. So I don't know where he's going with that, but there you go. Colin Farrell has signed on for Guy Ritchie's new film Tough Guys. The Russo brothers produced Netflix film Chris Hemsworth. Dhaka has officially wrapped filming in India. We have your first look at the Captain Marvel Funko Pop figures that are coming out. Pretty cool. Director Joe Russo says Chris Evans isn't done yet with Captain America. So, putting some more fuel in the fire. Universal Pictures is adapting the LeBron James autobiography Shooting Stars. Victoria Schwab's novel City of Ghost is heading to the CW. Eiza Gonzalez has just been added to the cast of Hobbs and Shaw. That's the Fast and Furious spinoff. The third film of the Gerard Butler Olympus Has Fallen trilogy, Angel Has Fallen, is set to premiere on August 2019. Rupert Grint is joining M. Night Shyamalan's new upcoming TV series. Code Black is officially done. CBS has officially passed on an upcoming season 4. The Cassian Andor series for the Star Wars streaming service has just secured the Americans writer as the showrunner for the show. Filming is officially wrapped on Mike Flanagan's Dr. Sleep. Godzilla King of the Monsters toy images reveal the designs of King Ghidorah, Mothra, and Rodan. So if you want to see what they look like, check out the toys just to get a better view there. Michelle Obama's Becoming is already the best-selling book of the year. Congratulations there. Everything Wrong with Happy Feet in 14 minutes or less. We have the second trailer for Vox Lux and the trailer for State Like Sleep. We also have the third and final trailer for Welcome to Marwen, which I'm so excited about that movie. That's going to be coming out on Christmas. Famke Janssen is joining Scott Spears' new film, Endless. We have the brand new poster for Captain Marvel. It just dropped last night. We have it up on our Instagram, on our Facebook page. We tweeted it. Definitely follow us on Instagram at Am I on the Air. Plug. With the new poster tonight, Monday, December the 3rd, the movie or the trailer is dropping probably right now, but it is dropping tonight, and of course we'll have it posted out as soon as I see it. So keep an eye out on that. I'm sure the trailer is going to be amazing. We've had that first teaser. I'm sure we're going to get a way more detailed trailer here tonight. The movie comes out in March, and I'm super, super stoked. But check out that trailer, or the poster. It's actually really, really cool. The Blumhouse-produced Fantasy Island reboot sets its sights on early 2020, so that's what it's locking down there. We have the first trailer for Les Mis, the new PBS miniseries starring Dominic West. We have a first look photo from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6 that just dropped. Ben Mendelsohn is set to star in Stephen King's The Outsider for HBO. John Cho, Allison Tolman, and Jacob Tremblay are entering the Twilight Zone. Dylan O'Brien is actually going to be voicing Bumblebee in the upcoming movie, so that's breaking news here. The movie comes out in like a week, and I guess they held secret on that one. Marvel. You ready for this? Marvel Studios is fast-tracking a Shang-Chi movie. That's right, the martial arts master is getting his own film really quick. Marvel's super, super excited to get a screenwriter, get a director, and get this thing launched. So Shang-Chi fast-tracked over at Marvel Studios. John Carpenter said he's already ready to score the reboot sequel for Halloween. He loved it, and he's ready to do it all over again. The psychological thriller Dublin Murders has been acquired by the Starz Network. George R.R. Martin gives the Game of Thrones prequel update. We have a first look at some Swamp Thing set photos with Andy Bean and Crystal Reed. Universal Pictures has acquired the rights to Prince's music for a song-inspired film. We don't know much else about it. This is pretty breaking news. They're going to use his music in some sort of a film, but we don't know what the film's about. But they're going to use several Prince songs, so I don't know what the basis is. It doesn't sound like it's a documentary or his life story, but something in the vein to use his music. So we'll see what it turns out to be, but I'm glad that the rights were at least approved to do it. One of my favorite characters on Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the Pontiac Bandit, and they have announced that the Pontiac Bandit will return in Season 6 with a shocking twist. So look for that on the upcoming Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The show You is moving from the Lifetime Network over to Netflix for Season 2. Queen and Adam Lambert have announced a new Rhapsody tour. I have to go see this if it comes even close. I would love to see that. Also speaking of music, Hootie and the Blowfish is going to reunite for a new album and tour, which is pretty cool. And Laura Dern and Issa Rae are set to star in a new HBO series about Cabbage Patch Doll riots. That's right, I couldn't make that up. That is coming. And with that all being said, that is the news, man. It is a really quick 23 minutes of news to just rock through, get you guys caught up. Let's switch gears. We'll talk box office and release dates, and we'll wrap this baby up. Okay, so let's take a look here. For releases in the theater this Friday is actually nothing new. Once again, it's another week of no wide releases. But over on Netflix, the other Jungle Book film, Mowgli, done by Andy Serkis, is actually hitting Netflix on December 7th. So that'll be the big release to check out this weekend. If you get a chance, or if you even care, check out Mowgli, which I've heard a lot of good things about, so we'll see how it really pans out once everybody gets a look at it on Netflix. On Blu-ray and DVD tomorrow is going to be Mission Impossible Fallout, The Nun, and The Happy Time Murders. Of course, Mission Impossible Fallout, I got it weeks ago on digital, and it's fantastic. I absolutely loved it. One of the best movies of the year. The Nun I did not see. A lot of people said they hated it. I'll watch it eventually. Happy Time Murders, pretty funny. Most of the funny parts are in the trailer. But hey, if you got some spare time to kill, it's a good 3-star funny comedy. So check it out. Yeah, Happy Time Murders. So there's your releases. And let's talk box office. Number 10 is Green Book with 3.9 mil. Number 9 is Widows with 4.4 mil. Number 8 is Robin Hood with 4.7. Number 7 is The Possession of Hannah Grace. Sorry, excuse me. I got to take a drink here real quick. My throat's all clogging up. Okay. Let me redo this again real quick. Number 10 is Green Book with 3.9 mil. Number 9 is Widows with 4.4 mil. Number 8 is Robin Hood with 4.7. Totally tanking. One of the biggest bombs of the year. Number 7, Possession of Hannah Grace. That was the one debut this weekend, and it sucked at number 7. It was 6.5. Number 6 is Instant Family with 7.2. Number 5, Bohemian Rhapsody with 8.1. Number 4, Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald with 11.2. Number 3, Creed 2 with 16.8. It fell from number 2 to 3. Moving back up from 3 to 2 is The Grinch with 17.7. And number 1, once again, is Ralph Breaks the Internet with $25.8 million. Woo! So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And that will do it for our show this week. Better watch out. Nice. Under half hour. Nice quick one. You can have it on your drive to work. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/amiontheair. Follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. You can follow the show on Twitter at amiontheair, of course. You can get us on iTunes if iTunes ain't your thing. Download, rate, and subscribe to us on iTunes. If not, do Spotify, do iHeartRadio, do Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're all over the interwebs, so definitely find us there. We stream on YouTube, so subscribe there, youtube.com/amiontheair. Instagram, like we talked about, of course, Stardust. Make sure you follow me on Stardust for video 30-second mini reviews of TV, movies, trailers. Follow me on Stardust at DonMega, DonMega. And of course, shout out to our great affiliates over at reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio. So that'll do it for me. I hope you all have a great week, and we'll catch you on the next time. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace!
Bye, everybody.
Red Dragon!
Red Dragon.